What's up, everybody? We're back with our second episode of interviewing trenchers randomly. I haven't named it yet. We'll figure out a name. You guys know we'll figure out a name. But basically, we're interviewing everybody who trenches, finding out who they are, what they're doing, why, and let's get started, man. So today's guest goes by the name of FireJPEGs. Welcome, buddy. How you doing today?
Turby, what up, bro? What's going on? How you doing?
Going great. Market's starting to pick up. Volume's starting to come back.
There we go, cooking.
Bullish.
I saw you cook this morning, what, 4 or 5K, something like that?
Something like we made a couple bands today.
Something
Caught a narrative early, held it, made some money. Pretty happy about it.
Know what you hold.
Exactly. So let's talk about you, man. Can you go ahead and tell me how long it has been since you started trading?
Dude, I got into it probably like most people, the last bull run, 2021, when the meme coins on Ethereum were going crazy, the NFT, praise, all that stuff. So
when did you get into pump.fun trading?
Pump.fun trading was probably last year, April, around this time. I was trading Solana before Pump came out, and I ran like one sold to like 100, and then the week Pump.fun came out, I got rinsed. I lost it all.
Oh yeah, so OG Pump.fun took a lot from you, huh?
Oh dude, I was just buying everything. I thought it was the best thing in the world, and I was just getting rinsed, bro.
How did you start trading on Pump.fun? Like, what brought you into it?
Well, I was just in the space. I was in a few alpha chats. Everyone was just trading radium coins. Like, remember you had to get in the Telegram, and like, if the Telegram was popping and you couldn't even read any of the fucking messages, you knew it was a good community, stuff like that. Dude, they were running raids and stuff. Like, that's what we were buying back then. And then Pump.fun came out, and it overnight changed the entire meme game. Like, within hours, it was insane.
Right. Yeah, man. So you were part of the original, what we call the gold rush, which, it was a crazy time. Anybody who was...
Yeah, sadly, I didn't capitalize like most of the guys did, just because I was, I had tunnel vision, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't correcting my wrongs. So whatever, we go next.
Win? What's your biggest ever win?
My biggest win was probably pre-Pump.fun. It was probably Peanut. I hit like 30 or 40 on Peanut. I sold right before the
30 or 40K
Binance
or 30 or 40 sold?
No, sold.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Still
then
great.
Oh, dude, fucking.
That was
Well,
like
that's what you're chasing, right? Yeah, that's like you're chasing that high, that dopamine hit. That's what you want every day. It's another 200 soul win, something like that.
What's your biggest loss?
Oh, probably my biggest loss had to be Chill Guy.
Chill Guy? Oh yeah. Would you talk?
Chill Guy. I was in Chill Guy at 750K. For 1 hour. I sold it for a loss like a loser, right? And then it just sent to whatever, 300 mil. And so I chased it. Yeah, I bought back in at like 250 or something like that with my whole port, like 40 soul or whatever it was. And I just watched it go to zero. I didn't set any rules. I didn't set any stop losses. I had no plan. I just threw it in there, left it, and I got rinsed.
Damn. Yeah, I lost on Chill Guy too. I remember Orangey came in the Discord stage one day when we were just trenching like we are now, and he's like, "Yo, I got alpha, Chill Guy." It was at like 20 mil. It was at like 20 mil, and so I blast like 10K, and I'm like, "Bet he's got alpha." I'm up 5K. I'm out. I sell, and then it just goes and goes and goes. And I'm like,
listen.
So I rebuy, and then I just like, dude, I traded that thing so bad. So
nothing you could do, bro. Right?
Yeah. So question: What do you struggle with the most? You think in the trenches?
Oh, emotion, 100%. Emotion, top blasting. You
lose a coin and you just start like making bad
decisions.
Oh,
dude, yeah. You hit 2-3 in a row, make good profit, and then once you start losing, you're just chasing. It's 99.9% mental, 100%. And yeah, there's some skill to it and other factors that make people better than others, but that emotion, there's something you can't teach. You just can't teach it. When people ask you, like they ask you and they ask Vines, like, oh, how do you know, or how do you can't explain it, man. It's something that you got to tackle on your own, and you got to figure out it and deal with it that way.
Yeah, just the emotional maturity and just being able to focus on what's going on in front of you instead of being mad that you missed something or seeing everybody post P&Ls that you were in something early, you fumbled it, and now you're mad.
Yeah.
All that stuff gets in your head. It's really hard to overcome that. And
that's the craziest part about this space is like a lot of the skill you can't teach somebody. You know what I mean? You kind of have to be here. You got to be locked in and learn on your own. Like, we ask you guys questions. You give us great alpha. You help us out and shit. But a lot of it it's all on you, man.
Exactly. You ask for alpha. You can do all that other stuff. But at the end of the day, like if you're not trading every day and you're not trading on your own decision making, and you're just letting all this other stuff externally influence you, like what other people's entries are, what other people's thoughts are, what other people's wallets like and all that stuff, instead of asking yourself, am I early enough? Do I like it? And just trading on your own convictions, you end up like kind of taking the power away to make decisions, right? Because if you blame everybody else, then you have no power to begin with. Last thing,
100%.
what's your goals for the year, man? Like, do you have any goals for 2025, 2026?
Humble goals. Just stay positive, stay in the green. I don't want to have to fill my bank wallet again with my fiat and stuff like that. I'm trying to just keep what I have and build. Like you guys say, like I've been following Vines' theory. If I got over 10 in there, take some out. Don't keep that trading wallet full. I'm just trying to stick. I made some rules and I'm just trying to stick to them. That's my goals, really, just
Trying to
personal
stack
goals.
stack it up. Momentum is momentum, right?
That's
So
it, man. Life is
if you could,
beautiful.
if you could talk to yourself, if you could go back and talk to yourself back in February and give yourself one piece of advice that you think would be the most impactful to like you now, what would it be?
Don't pay attention to anybody else. Take your profit. Don't pay attention to anyone else's. Like you go on X and you see these huge P&Ls. Dude, our ports are not like their ports. You're not gonna get that P&L with what we're investing in these coins. You can't compare yourself. Comparison is the thief of everything in life. You got to just focus on your trade. Take your profit when you want to take your profit. And listen, like you guys always say, there's gonna be losses with the wins, peaks and valleys and shit. But you gotta write them out. Put a post-it note on your fucking screen, your rules and your fucking just and stick to it. You can't deviate from the plan. Once you do that, you start losing.
Right. I agree. I honestly agree. It's very difficult, like, to follow what is right in this space. Like, you'll sit here and preach to the choir, everybody, hey, don't be FOMOing, don't be emotional trading.
Dude, if I followed my
And
own
we'll do
advice,
it. We'll do
I'd be
it
the
every day,
richest
right?
guy in the world.
Yeah, we keep
Yeah.
doing it every day. So I guess that's going to end the podcast here. If you guys are looking to get into trading, come join Potion, give it a try. We do our best to help people trade. If you're looking for a trading bot to trade on, Nova is an amazing place. Their web app is going to be launching soon. I highly, highly recommend that you're watching for that. If you sign up to now, you can guarantee your spot there and just import your info when it comes out. So looking forward to seeing you guys in the trenches. If you have any questions for me, I'm always in Potion every day with Vines, and we stream every day. You guys are always welcome to come and ask anything that you want. Come hang out with us, come trench with us. That being said, I'm signing off here. Sol is 127.82 at the time of this podcast ending. Are we going up or are we going down? I guess you'll find out when this gets uploaded. Peace.